Team, how many of you live in an environment or an area that has a little bit of hard water? That would be all of us, or many, many, many of us have hard water. You don't have to have like completely, utterly like, well water, just slightly hard water. Well, you know what's happening? Hard water is creating problems in the iron that you are using. And this Rowenta Everlast, which is brand new, we brought a few of these in today, had never been seen before, a 1750 watt AntiCalc steam iron. Leave it to the folks at Rowenta to come up with a better solution, Diana Irvine, in how we can fight this challenge of the calcium buildup. Yeah, we talk about the solutions by showing problems. So can you get to what is the problem that's inside the iron and why my iron's spitting and why it's not doing what I want it to do?
All right, exactly. Well, not all irons are created equal. What makes Rowenta special is our ability to put great technology in an iron, and this is the newest Everlast, it's called, where it has created a system called Everlast that removes this calc buildup, which is 6 months worth of buildup from a hard well, from a water that people have that's hard. This is what stopped this iron from working. So instead, what they've done is they've added technology never seen before in an iron called the Everlast spoon. And this spoon, which sits in the back of the iron, this collects all of the calcium, a teaspoon of calcium at a time. And instead of worrying about cleaning this iron all the time and getting all those minerals out and your iron not working right, you're just going to pull this spoon out, clean it out with soap and water, and then insert it back in, and it locks into place, and that's it.
Oh, so really?
It is one of the greatest technologies I've seen.
Oh my gosh, I want it.
Prolong the iron life.
So how often do I do that?
I'd say do it maybe once a month.
Once a month.
That's right.
Just pull it out.
Pull it out, empty
rinse
it out.
Empty it out,
Yep.
and then put it back in.
Exactly.
And once I do that, can I use regular tap water?
Always use regular tap water.
This could be your new best friend, because you know what? What happens if that starts to build up too much?
Well, it stops working. It'll leak, it'll spit, you'll see little white flakes coming out everywhere.
And you know what you do? You buy a new iron.
And you throw it away.
A new iron.
Right.
And then that doesn't work. And that spits up and you buy a new one. That alone can help out. The other thing is the actual water that it collects. This is the classic Rowenta story.
It is.
It's got a bigger reservoir which collects that water, but if that builds up and all that calc builds up, it's ruined, not here today.
Exactly, and this would build up really fast and be tossed out. At least our steam chamber is large, so you could see it took a longer time for it to fill up. But the problem with that is it doesn't perform well. So Rowenta has put a technology, it's really groundbreaking technology in the iron to allow you then to prolong the life of your iron. We know you're making an investment. You're going to empty that calc out of that spoon and then twist and lock it back in.
So this has never been offered before?
No, this is brand new technology.
As you're watching right now, it's 7:20. You've been joining. How long have you been on QVC?
27 years.
27 years. The first kind of and newest creation in keeping the calc out of that space that ruins the iron. And now it goes in this little doohickey that all you do is just clean this thing out, pop it back in, and now I'm good to go. And my iron's like new again. This also has a brand new kind of set of steam holes that put it more towards the tip, right?
Right, so this has 400 micro steam holes. I always say to people who dread ironing, how many holes does your iron have? If you've spent 30, 40, 50 bucks on a cheapy iron that looks like this, it has about 20, 25 holes in it. You're not getting the best of the best. Look at the steam that's generated. The steam is the story. The steam comes out of 400 holes, and then you were pointing out, Rick, this concentrated steam zone up here. It's called the precision shot, and that's going to allow you to do really awesome things. Like, for example, when you're getting into tough places around the waistbands, cuffs, collars, buttons of shirts, this is going to cut your ironing time in half, give you a professional result, and I'll show you a shirt here because this is a really great example.
By the way, we did not bring a lot of these in today. It's here. It's in the one color, right?
Yes, just the one color.
Just in this one blue color. And can I do that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, this is my little specialty here. And look at, man, does this have the steam in the front?
Yeah, it's great.
So the steam
it's
is really focused up here.
750 watts, which is close to the most allowable by U.S. law.
Look at that.
And that burst of steam helps you to get in and around the buttons, the cuffs, the collars, the waistbands. And then in addition to all these great technologies, if you don't like to board iron, you can take this same iron with this steam and you can vertically steam your clothes.
One more and then we vertical steam.
Yeah.
Hey, with going quickly, this is the first ever. Before we go the next one. I just want to show.
It's awesome, isn't it? This is a technology you've never seen. If you've got hard water, even the slightest amount, this is going to prolong the life of that iron and help it to work and function better and better. And you're going to get results like he just did, which is what we all want. One pass and great results. Now this is what I love, because I'm a busy mom of 4. I don't always have time to get the ironing board out, but I want to be able to vertically steam and get the same results. So you just saw me do some silk. This is wool. So whether it's wool, whether it's linen.
Now, I do this too. Let me try this.
Go for it.
I do this too.
Yep.
Even Hostboy can do this one. Now, you know, the thing is, another thing about this is the reaction time of the steam. Like, watch this. Boom.
It's huge.
Now, do I have to
steam.
wait 30 seconds? No, watch this.
It's
boom.
It's actually
Watch
200 grams of steam,
Boom.
which basically equates to one of our biggest steam bursts that we offer. Really, this is
one of the biggest steamers. This iron is
it's huge.
Awesome.
It's huge.
Can
Look at
you
this.
come back to the AntiCalc?
Yeah.
Because the big wow with this, we've had so many irons in the 27 years from Rowenta. Hard water. What does hard water do if you're using tap water? What does hard water do?
It gunks
to an
up your
iron.
iron. It basically stops it from working efficiently.
Gunks up the
have you
iron.
have you ever had little white flakes come out of your iron? Guess what it is?
Yes.
It's the minerals. It's what's in your
Dishwasher
water.
iron, right?
It just builds up and then it stops it from functioning to the best of its ability. This then translates to the new Everlast with the built-in calc spoon that's in the back of the iron. You're going to take this out, maybe, you know, you can do it as often as you want. I'm going to say every 30 days, rinse it out, empty it out, and then put this back in.
What's it going to have in there? Is that all the calc going to be
It's going
in
to
there?
see this. Yeah, you're going to get this. So
How
that's
does it, so it just captures it
it
all
captures
in there?
it in there, and this locks into place
Turn
like
that knob
Yeah. By the way, do
and
this
do
when
it.
your iron is off, not when your iron is hot, just for your own safety.
Great.
Yes.
And pop it back in, and then
pop
you're good
it
to
back
go.
in.
So there's no new thing that I have to put in there. I don't have to buy.
No.
replacement
There's
cartridge.
no replacement filters or
That's
anything
great.
like that. You're basically just going to help prolong the life of your iron by simply emptying that out, cleaning your iron out, and look, this burst of steam is amazing. This is German made, German engineered, German designed, and the burst of steam on this is so fantastic. You're going to go over things in one pass. You're going to knock the wrinkles out like you're the professional.
Like by law, what is the wattage?
1800's the most. This is 1750.
It's about as close as you can get.
It is. It is.
Maximizing the wattage power.
This is the bells and whistles that you want in a great iron.
Of an iron. 60 payments of $14 to bring this home. Didn't bring a lot of these in today. It's the Everlast. So if you're going on to QVC.com after the show, just, you know, type in Everlast or Rowenta Everlast, and we'll have this for you. Or check with our entry representative. Great for summertime. Great for linen.
Great for linen. Great for cotton. Great for silk. Great for wool.
Great for colors.
Great for any kind of, any fabric. If you can't iron it, like it has
that's
embellishments. This is linen.
Watch this, everybody.
This is amazing. And what I love is that because these irons are so smart, once you turn them on, you set the dial to the fabric. You use just tap water in this. Fill it up right here. I always put this on full steam ahead, and I just one pass over these garments, and it knocks the wrinkles out, cutting your iron time in half, giving you professional results.
We'll tell you, with today's special value coming up next, we brought in a few of these. It'd be 33849. It's here if you'd like to do it. The new Everlast, the AntiCalc steam iron. First major, or the latest innovation in hard water help.
Yeah, no more of that. You want your iron to look like this.
More to come in the show. Today's special value coming up in just a second. Thank you, Diana Irvine. Great to have you here. Hey, guess what? What is trending today?